Good evening, big guys. Harry's Big Guys here, and welcome to another video. We haven't done a video in a while, so we just thought, why not a reaction video? And we are joined with Crouchy.
In it.
New member of the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight.
Well,
but
the press
not
conference.
The fight, the press conference.
Yeah,
but
the
yeah.
press conference.
Anyway, see you in the video.
Okay.
Further ado, Jake and Ben, come on up.
What is he wearing? Oh,
Doing good. Thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you guys.
I'm
what
good.
is the stuff he's...
What is this? I got the boost in
Well, you guys have set the table for this pretty well with that video and with what you've been doing beforehand. And Jake, I'll start with you. You've kind of indicated that at the end of the day, your boxing skills you feel are better, and that ultimately that's the difference.
No, 100%. I mean, this guy's striking is that of a grandma. Quite literally.
Mate,
if I put grandma in against Jorge
when this guy gets put down,
she would have lasted longer than this guy. You know, he's a good athlete, they say, but April 17th he's going to get exposed. You know, we saw Steve Cunningham earlier going up against Frank Mir, and it's a boxer versus an MMA guy. I love Frank Mir, but at the end of the day, Steve's gonna take care of business, and then later on in the night, same thing's gonna happen. This is boxing versus MMA, and you're gonna see the difference. You're gonna see the difference of a wannabe fighter. You know, a guy who choked in the
he's the
Olympics,
wannabe fighter. That's
a guy who choked in the UFC, and now a guy who's gonna choke against Jake Paul. I'm gonna end this guy's career as an embarrassment. Masvidal did it once, I'm about to do it again.
I heard of Jake Paul prior to accepting this fight, but I couldn't have told you a lot about him or his brother. I knew, you know, he kind of came up in his brother's shadow. He was trying to follow his brother's footsteps. You know, his brother's a lot more talented and larger following. Those type of things.
You literally went on your Instagram and asked people for roast. You asked people for roast on your Instagram, and that was the top comment was say that his brother is better than him.
Is he?
That's like calling Kylie Jenner Kendall Jenner. Like,
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
Anyways,
doesn't matter. Still a compliment. I would love to be Logan. Logan's a great kid. Both stars, both taking over the world at a young age.
okay, so when Logan's little brother called me out, you know, I thought about it.
You actually called me out. Let's get the facts straight. You called me out the week of the Nate Robinson fight. So continue.
Let him speak.
Okay, so when Logan's little brother called me out the week of the Nate Robinson fight, I said, sure, more than happy to. I don't know.
He doesn't say Jake Paul, he says Logan's little brother. Just to make it even
just do it
more
violently.
shadow him. Is it? He's
I've been fighting for a long time. Never boxing, but I've done wrestling, mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu. And you know, I thought, well, from his angle, what's he doing? And you know, I asked some of my kids at my academy, what's this guy all about? And they said he's a bully, he's a dick. And so I think from his angle, like, he's thinking, who's the easiest guy that I can pick that'll give some validity to my name? It's like, I'm gonna pick the guy who just had surgery, who's
If I wanted to pick the easiest guy, I would have picked Dylan Dennis.
Well, we know
Dylan Dennis signed the contract. You actually had the balls to sign the contract. So if I wanted the easiest guy, I would have picked Dylan.
Jake, you did pick Dylan. We know that. I've already went over that. You picked Dylan. I know he wouldn't do it.
You just said I picked you.
Because Dylan would say yes, dum.
You told me
You picked Dylan.
He's getting violated. He doesn't even have to say anything.
It just says dum-dum.
You picked Dylan. Dylan won't sign the contract. Therefore, you can't fight Dylan, so you have to pick the next person. Okay?
But you said
How
I
we
picked you
continue?
first. You said if I wanted the easiest person, it would have been Dylan. But you're saying I picked you as the
Because
easiest person.
Dylan won't sign a contract.
Pick Dylan to be the easy.
I'm just not talking. Okay. So anyways, like this is typical bully behavior, but obviously sometimes
This is the fucking fight game. This is the fucking fight game. You pussy ass bitch. This is the fucking fight game. Yeah, I'll bully you around the ring. I'm gonna bully you in the ring. Shut the fuck up. You sound like a middle schooler. Oh, he's bullying me. Shut the fuck up.
I was talking to your mentality. You're not gonna bully me. That's not gonna happen. And you know, like, Jake, if you and I ran into each other, in the back alley in Las Vegas, and I wanted to
Do it right now. Do it right now then. We're running into each other right now.
Someone's stopping. You got like 27 people.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. Okay.
Bodyguards. God.
I hate adverts. I actually hate them.
hate them.
Good thing my YouTube channel doesn't. Wait, does it have adverts? Surely it doesn't.
I don't think it does.
No,
like,
it doesn't. We don't have adverts. See,
if you get adverts, that's where you get paid.
That's the thing about Harry's Big Guys, you know? There's no advert.
Wait, just press skip the ad.
Yeah,
Because-
okay.
because-
And what actually happened is actually after my Nate Robinson fight, there was probably 70 people calling me out, wanting to fight me. And there was probably 6 people that made
There's
sense
loads of
to
people calling out want to fight you. Because once they fight you and destroy you, they're going to get way
Diaz,
more famous than you.
Dennis, Askren, some YouTubers who are popular. But I wanted to fight a real MMA fighter. When it came to signing the contract, a lot of them didn't want to do it. And by the way, this is me coming to them with the biggest payday of their lives. This is Ben's biggest payday of his life. He's publicly said that. And so when it came down to signing the contract, he was actually down.
But no one's signing the contract for one reason, and that's because it's just going to look like they're fighting someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
Innit? And
So
they're
like,
going
it's
to be
going to make
called.
their career look rubbish, and then people
Yeah.
are just going to say about them, oh, well,
I'm
you're a
like-
terrible fighter because you've
innit?
gone for Jake Paul.
And they're like, why have you lowered your standard to that? But the
Yeah,
thing
innit?
is, Ben Askren is retired, so
Yeah.
he can then go for
Yeah.
younger people.
Plus, I'm pretty sure this guy's seen some of Jake
Yes.
Paul's videos, and he's like, I'm going to
Yeah.
put this kid down
Yeah.
very far.
So that's how it happened. And this fight makes sense. And you will embarrass the sport of MMA. You are representing the UFC. This is personal. You know, the whole MMA community.
You're trying to make me represent the sport of
No, you
MMA.
are representing the sport. In a way, he's spending money on you. You know, he's trying to get trainers to actually help you train.
It's a good bet, though.
So that you can beat me. So
It's
you
good
are
money.
representing the sport of MMA. You are an MMA fighter. Just like I'm representing the sport of boxing because I'm a boxer. Just like I'm representing celebrities and YouTubers because I'm a celebrity and a YouTuber. So I'm representing all of those things. So you are representing them, and you will see boxing conquer. You know, I don't have to do anything to get the attention of these guys. You know, they have to get the attention of me at this point. You know, they're talking about me more than I'm talking about them. So, you know, he's one of the first fighters on the list. Yeah, he's the first MMA fighter that will be taken down. I think this will make the Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor fight that will happen one day. It won't be more intriguing, of course, but you know, there's Diaz after this. You know, there's tons of people calling me out, celebrities still, athletes. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, this fight will give me a lot of credibility. You know, Ben's 19-2, has less losses than
Put you in your
McGregor.
place, mate. Once this fight is over, he's
I'm
going to be quiet.
I like how he's like so excited that he's won 3 fights. Let's see. Deji, never even boxed before.
Innit, yeah.
also never boxed before. And then Nate Robinson, he didn't even spar.
I mean, who's he going to go for next? Some homeless guy? Like,
Innit? And now because he win 3 out of 3, he now thinks he can go for bloody MMA fighters.
the chances are 1,000,000 to 1, but even if Jake Paul did win, everyone would just be like, oh, well, I mean, well done, but you're an arsehole, so no one really cares.
2-time NCAA Division I champ, Olympic wrestler. So yeah, he's a real fighter, and that's why I wanted to do this fight, is to show the world like, yo, this real fighter's getting in with Jake Paul and he's gonna get KO'd in 2 rounds.
I mean, 2021 seems like a tremendous year to beat up the whole Paul family. I mean, 2021 seems like a tremendous year to beat up the whole Paul family.
The fighter that I am now would knock out the fighter in the Nate Robinson fight. That is Jake Paul. So I'm completely different. And people will see I really haven't even gotten to show my boxing ability in my last 2 fights because they've both been like 4 minutes total, or like 7 minutes total. So, you know, I'm actually excited to see if Ben's gonna give me a little bit of a test, a little bit of a challenge, because then people will see, oh shit, this kid can do that. Oh, he has this in his arsenal. Oh, he's been working on that. I haven't even shown the world what I can do. That's why this is fun, because I have the ace up my sleeve, and when you have the ace up your sleeve in life,
Hey, I was wondering, your cheerleaders that you brought to my room, like, do you pay them as coaches or groupies, or do you just give them like sloppy seconds and social media shoutouts?
Yeah, I give them a ton of dry over the pants hand jobs. Maybe say your joke again, and we can all remember to laugh. Say it one more time, we can just all laugh afterwards, just so you feel good about yourself. Say it one more time for us. No?
Do you have another question?
Look at the cock on this guy. Look, we all have a lot to prove to the world, and I'm 24 years old. This is the biggest stage of my life. You know, the last event was the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history. This one's gonna be even bigger. Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg, Doja Cat. Are you kidding me? And you think for one moment I'm gonna sit there and fumble this? You think for one moment I'm not gonna work my bloody balls off to beat this bum? This Walmart-looking head-ass Napoleon Dynamite motherfucker? No.
This guy's obviously watched The Walking Dead. He's just, like, it feels like someone who's tried to be a wannabe Negan. And I mean, you probably won't know what that is because you haven't seen Walking Dead. But
Nope.
anyone who has seen Walking Dead, like, what is he trying to be Negan? Like, there is a guy in The Walking Dead that's just
You gotta be kidding me. So, yeah, I'm excited for this, and I have a chip on my shoulder, and I'm gonna prove to the world April 17th. TrillerFightClub.com. Buy it now. But I'm gonna prove to the world that Jake Paul's the real deal, and that's why I called out Conor McGregor initially. This is the road to McGregor at the end of the day.
It's hard to say. His opponents were so bad that he could have pretty much done anything he wanted to and won the fight. So, yeah, I think TBD.
Great question. Definitely a boxing lifer. I'm addicted to this sport, and I will become the biggest prize fighter in boxing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sure, mate. Put yourself up against flipping like The Rock and everyone.
Mate, I like hell yeah. You know, oh bloody Logan Paul is fighting Floyd Mayweather, the best boxer in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if he wins it, that means JJ will be the best boxer in the world because he beat Logan Paul, which means
that'd be mad.
You know, and literally Logan Paul made a tweet about it saying, "If I beat Floyd Mayweather, then hands down to you, JJ. You're the best boxer in the world."
That's the thing about Logan Paul. He actually like has some sort of say.
Yeah.
My phone's just
Like,
died.
for-
You've got to be kidding me. Please say. Oh no.
Like,
that video.
what?
Shit. I don't know if it's saved.
Wait, no, I'm pretty sure it's still screen recording.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No, bro. No.
Cool.
There we go. Right. Let's play it again.
Simple as that. And yeah, thank you for the compliment. Have a ton of power. I didn't really even get to utilize it against Nate. He went down, and I only landed 8 punches, and he was knocked down 3 times. Hey, it's your dad calling in.
yourself that's made it successful.
It's your dad calling in. Look,
He's still alive?
he's still alive, bro. I'm about to take him out. Hey, he's still alive. Don't worry, I'm gonna finish him off. Yeah, don't worry.
Tell him I like them flip flops, man.
He said he likes your flip-flops.
I think we got all of it.
That's my guy, Miles.
Oh no,
Fortnite, come on, man. Please.
we like Fortnite.
Spare me my existence.
Oh, it is.
Maker of Ben Askren. Jake Paul will be the finisher of Ben Askren.
Mate, you won't. Oh my
Ben
god.
Askren will be the finish of Jake Paul's career in boxing and YouTube. No one is going to care about you, mate. No one already does. All of these fights are just Jake Paul having a desperate cry for attention. It's
Isn't it?
probably half the
Like,
reason he's doing them.
Gibb never boxed. I know I've always said this, but the 3 fighters he fought never even boxed.
I mean, yeah, Jake Paul's probably just doing this for the attention. He's realising his channel's going down. He's saying, well, I'm just going to put my name out there as a big boxer.
And I can't believe he says he's now a professional boxer and has to move house so he's not near the city and can train better on his boxing. Mate, you won 3 fights against 3 not even boxers.
No, I don't even think he's doing it for attention. I think he's just an absolute retard. His ego, man, is bigger than flipping how much money he's made from YouTube.
You got knocked out in 5 seconds.
It happens.
Doesn't bother you?
Not really.
It doesn't really happen, by the way. That's only happened once.
Got a record.
You literally have the record. Yeah,
I literally have the record,
You
yeah.
hold the record.
The record.
Yeah, 5 seconds. Yeah, it doesn't like haunt you at all. That like you're probably the most embarrassing fighter in UFC history.
Jake, I know you have low self-esteem, but you don't need to project it onto me.
This clip doesn't bother you?
I've only seen it like a million
He's a bloody
times.
flying knee to the head if he don't get knocked out.
Doesn't bother me. No. Sure. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to throw knees in boxing, Jake.
Well, they're gonna knock you out. It's the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said earlier, I knew of Jake and Logan when I took the fight, but I didn't know like a whole lot about Logan or his little brother. And one of the things that I can't believe is in MMA, I was kind of the heel. I was kind of not liked that much. But Jake said in the pre-fight thing that it was 50 people wanted to win, 50 people wanted to lose, and I was shocked because it's got to be like 90-10. Pretty amazing how many people don't like you. I actually kind of find it pretty impressive, your ability to be disliked. Oh, that was a compliment.
At this point, bigger than the JJ fight, is there any interest in still fighting KSI, or have you outgrown him and you're just over that?
Yeah, definitely outgrown him. There's interest. I think that's a fight that everyone wants to see, but at this point, it just wouldn't even be close. And I think,
for example,
once he sees what I do to Ben,
I think one of the
he's gonna.
Yeah.
Like a top 10 or top 20, which was Patience, KSI and Youngblood. Actually, quite a good song. Some people haven't liked it, but I thought it was decent.
Fair enough.
He's not gonna want to fight. And like even his coaches say it. They're like, hey, we're not letting KSI fight this kid right now. So his coaches know. His coaches know what will happen. KSI's ducking. And at the end of the day, it's like there's a lot bigger fights out there than JJ. So
like they have somehow convinced their fans that they're real fighters. It's tremendous. It's it takes an act. It takes a show. He's done that. He says, pulling the fire truck, eating rice and chicken and shit like that. I'm in this for life. That's tremendous. Appreciate that, Jake.
Suck a dick. There's room for everyone to eat. Gary Vee once said, you can build your skyscraper in New York as high as you want without tumbling over someone else's skyscraper. So why are people mad that I'm successful? Build up your own skyscraper, and there's room for everyone to eat in this sport, trust me.
I think it was a mess, not a tissue, but I would say like a 1 to 1.1 somewhere in there. Again, if Jake and I met in LA, I would just do a homicide if I wanted to, no big deal. I was most impressed by the fact that Jake, as a 24-year-old, is able to convince a whole team of grown men to do a cheer with him. That was tremendous.
It's called a team, a family, something that you don't have. Seems like you don't have really friends, and we're all in this together, and this means a lot to us.
Like Team 10. Remember what happened to that, Jake? Barely any of them around, and most of them said that you were bullying them. I seem to remember. Them two, what were they called? The something twins. They went off saying that Jake Paul was like an absolute retard. I remember this because ages ago I actually used to watch this idiot. This was like a while ago, like a long time ago, and they were in that tiny little house and all of them together, but... Yeah, they all left Jake Paul, and now he's saying that he has more friends than this guy, which highly doubtful, isn't it?
This means a lot to everyone. This is a part of history. Everyone on my team is a part of history, and we're a brotherhood. And quite literally, a bunch of 20-year-olds taking over the world. Sounds stupid.
Thank you so much.
Right, well, there we have the beginning of Jake Paul's downfall. If you want to see more videos, then, well, we have more, but we're going to make more videos in the future, like more reaction videos and stuff, but that's it from today. This has been...
Wait, I'll be joining some of the gaming videos as well.
Yeah.
In a few months.
He's getting the PS5, hopefully.
Hopefully.
But yeah, we'll be making more gaming videos and stuff in the future, and anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Harry's Big Guys. Goodbye.